Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Oops, wrong button. It's showtime. Hi, guys. Session number 2. I'm back in black. And this is black. This is so dirty looking that it might as well be. It's been washed and bleached countless times, and it never, ever gets any cleaner looking. I don't know what material they made it from, but it just absorbs every stain and gives up none of them, ever. All right, we're back. Spongo Smellberries in the Mistburn Barrens. I presume we will finish up the storyline relatively quick for the new content. I hope it goes on a bit longer, but we'll see. I like the new content so far. We'll see if we have some sort of denouement coming up. That is more daily stuff. Yay! And we have our daily gathering yield. We have another bank slot. Or bag slot. We have a mini lion cup, which I don't have. And then we have some stuff here, of which I do have the fuzzy panda skin hat. It would be nice if that was... Oh, it is a count. Oh, it's a count bound. Yeah. I already have it. So all of my characters have it. Well, we'll take it anyway. And then we'll just delete it and we'll feel sad. Put that upstairs. We will preview. There's the new pet. Added to the account wardrobe. It's been added. Those will need to get put in the bank. And this, sorry to say, already got one, you know. Thank you, Fuzzy Panda Hat Skin. It's been real. All right.
More stars. I didn't realize Warsaw has a village.
The blight persists in our lands. Rest will not greet me until it has settled.
Somebody's dead up there. All right. We've got a ways to go. Not very far. Memory Wisp. We will examine it.
Very funny. But like you said, there's no time for games.
But I'm playing a game.
I wonder if my warclaw could pick up on any leads. Worth a shot.
All right. Continue tracking Mabon's memory wisps. That is 2. I am not certain what I'm looking for. That's detected treasure. Right. We have to dig with the sniff command. to get whatever is here, which appears to be outside of the circle, but hey, it's a code and cache hidden away over here. There's another one over to my right, north. It is above me. Boing. Pardon the squeal you may have heard. Minor code and cache. Lesser code and cache. And is that below? I have not identified the magical signature, like, at all. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I do that, you know, upon very, very rare occasions, or, you know, constantly. Do I just keep bouncing? I do just keep bouncing. That's kind of amusing. Huh, I didn't even have to jump over to get to that one. That's a little different. We have a tattered journal. I think I've already read that, but we got to make sure.
On the scent?
Nope. Find the second part of the magical signature. No event nearby. I should keep following. A mote of wisp magic. A trace of wisp magic. More wisp magic. A magical signature. Let me grab the obsidian first.
Quite a reward.
That's quite a reward.
Sense something?
The magic of the wisp hovers in the air around this location, fills you with a sense of agitation, and it sends tingles down my spine. Oh my. Is there something you want me to see here? Like this thing that I have to now kill just because it interrupted me when I was busy? Alright, I caught it. Alright, we got there. Not that direction. Down below? I don't see anything down there. Let's try going yuppies. Uppies. Wisp. Trace of wisp magic. Oh, didn't want that. Didn't want to do that. All right, fine, fine, fine. Oh, we got to be on it to see it. Okay, it's going in that direction. I see. It actually does leave a little trail. I don't know about you, but I can sure hear... Oh, I thought it was the screaming of a kid. It's not. There's something mechanical going on out there. In my courtyard of my condo. I have completed 3 combo skills in combat. Wasn't even trying.
Follow your nose.
The trace of the wisp stands still, seemingly looking around from the edge of the platform to the ruined city in the distance. You sense sadness. Whatever happened here was powerful. Track the wisp's magical signatures. Okay, well, we're heading in that direction then. It's below us. Bonk.
Good job, you.
Good job, you.
Wants us to follow it to Bava Nisos. And we're back to square one. Anise, I located another wisp, but it's leading me into the city.
Of course it is. Hold tight. I'll send backup to help examine the area. Surely we've overlooked something. I will point out that normally her voice would be voiced, but some of the voice actors are on strike because attempting to make sure that AI voice work is not put them all out of work. Pretty much all characters will sound, otherwise all characters will end up sounding like Nolan North. Would you like to continue the story? 16, Penance for the Past. Mabon's Grief. Bava Nisos outskirts. Bava Nisos. All right, I'm following.
Oh, now what? Guess I could just forge ahead. Or take a moment to look around.
Overbearing Mursaat ghost.
High toxicity. I'm 6 feet tall.
Oh, that one was not happy with me.
A clever combination.
Okay, we got an overbearing ghost. Oh, and here we've got a couple more Mursaat ghosts. Oh, you guys want to play? I got something for you to play with. Oh, that was just freaking horse shit. Wow. I can't even heal through all this bogus shit. I don't think I've ever seen the Jadebot not be able to res me. Where between me and it, we couldn't heal through it until now. Because of all of this corrupted bullshit. The corruption mechanic they brought in with the latest expansion is the worst thing that they've ever brought in. Even worse than Bram. And I'm dead. Finally, Jesus. They have spent 12 years teaching Guild Wars 2 players that we want buffs. And now they've decided, yeah, let's fuck our players actively by making all of these things in the game that turn all of your buffs into dots and conditions. That'll be fun, won't it? Of course, no would be the answer to that any intelligent game designer would realize. But frankly, with maybe a couple of exceptions, they've got the B team working on Guild Wars 2 now. And I don't think most of the Guild Wars 2 streaming community is in any mental position to actually complain about it. We know they're working on at least one other game, possibly two. And they don't have their best people on Guild Wars 2 anymore.
6 feet tall.
And right now I can't get away because each one of these things I kills forces me to get close to another one. This is not fun design. A dank nest. I found one of 17 interactive objects for so touchy. You peer closer, resisting the urge to gag. From somewhere under the muck, you hear a deep, intermittent growling sound, like the noise of a very empty stomach. Are there really like 17 clickies in here? Because now I feel I have to find them all. Gotta click them all.
I have just learned that Gun is dead. Felled by the seer Essa.
Isgarin was an exile.
If he willingly pursued the mass surge.
I would expect no remorse in a tone overseer.
The spectral agony killed his people's premier. Iban was never going to win that battle.
Interesting. See, that's the kind of stuff that made rotten meat. I have picked up the rotten meat. What am I supposed to do with rotten meat? Oh, hungry stomach. Sounded like an empty stomach growling. Hunger crazed Morello. Uncovered remains, 1 of 3 hidden threats. Take a closer look, peer closer. No, it's the same thing. Okay. They didn't even change the dialogue after you activate it. I'm going to take a little more time and browse around.
All the efforts spent retrieving this state. We cannot open it. The door of Kali is about to burst, it seems. But there's no escaping. I know they're watching. Wherever they are. Oh. You sent us to die.
And we've got more misburned bullshit. So I'm assuming, without any special reason to think so, that we talked about the Mist Gate. There's this sort of implication that the Mursaat interior were exiled from a larger Mursaat society. Of the many weapons...
Yagan deserved to die for bringing such vile magic here.
Of the many weapons within our enemy's arsenal, Spectral Agony continues to prove itself the most dangerous and terrible of them all. Not only does it inflict the most excruciating pain imaginable without causing a single wound, but it also saps the victim's will to fight against it, crushing down upon them until they can no longer think of anything but the pain. That the Mursaat would even devise such a spell speaks volumes about their capacity for cruelty and savagery, and it gives our people every reason to oppose them at every turn. There can be no reasoning with such beings, no peace that can be brokered when such methods are employed. This council would do well to heed my call on the matter, even in my exile, lest we find ourselves groveling before the foul beings and their ultimate weapon of control. We must act, and act now. I assume this is Isgarin. There can be no compromise on this, Isgarin. Yep. We have a Mursaat monument. 3 out of 17. Ooh, don't touch that! Don't touch my things! We definitely need to browse here, because the best thing in Janther Century was the lore. And so I'm going to take some time and find all the lore in here. That Mursaat ghost has nothing he wants to talk to me about. A soiled page. Writing this down in case something happens to me. Scully got word about these ruins outside this old abandoned city. No one reported it before, even though we sailed through these parts once or twice. I don't remember the name now. Scully was always the smart one. The important thing is, he says there's untold riches there, just waiting for someone to discover it. Pirates always get excited over ruins. First I told him he's full of it, but he was insistent. And he kept going on and on. Something about the look in his eye told me he wasn't lying. So I gathered the rest of the crew. We made it down here, but I'm all that's left. There are these crazy-looking critters roaming around, looking infected or something. One of those took out Clance, and the spiders, they scared off Ajay, the coward. Don't know where she went. We found an abandoned camp, probably not abandoned for all that long. Murph said that the clothes looked like white mantle. Not my business to judge. Me and Murph, we tried to get out, but something kept pushing us back in. We found some sort of sealed door that looked like it was tied to some weird glowing statues nearby. Some kind of puzzle? Murph went off to look for clues, but he's been gone for a long time. Got a bad feeling. I keep hearing rustling from above, like something's up in the... And... this mound of webs appears to be undisturbed at the moment. Whatever made it may be elsewhere. You get the eerie feeling that there's something out there watching. Imagine my shock and surprise! They are non-existent.
What could that be?
We'll get there in time. Alright, this Mursaat ghost has nothing
Let's put that nose of yours to work again.
for me either. A historical record. I'm reading.
Yagon killed the seer leader and turned the war. No
The Sarah-
wonder Scarn hunted her down.
The ceremony of passing will be held in 3 moons to honor the death of Yagon. Yagon was the best of our minds, her work birthing spectral agony into Tyria, the final plague of the seers, won our millennia-old war when she used it to ambush and kill the so-called immortal leader. With the death of our enemy Sidoni. There was sort of the implication that there was a close relationship, perhaps even lovers, between Mabon and Sidoni. No, sorry, between Isgarin and Sidoni. And the last of the major seer ranks. Yagon granted us a sterling victory. Yagon was killed 2 dawns past. Her ceremony will be hosted by the Archsteward Celsa at the edge of the Golden Lake. The ceremony will begin at dusk and will endure until the smoke of her offering table turns red. All will be forbidden to speak for the duration of the following sunrise until sundown. So, Yagon killed Sidoni, and even if Yagon hadn't killed the leader, Isgarin would have hunted her down anyway. Ooh, we've got dots. I don't know what the glowy dots mean. Oh, I'm assuming the tablet has something. A pile of discarded clothing. This pile of discarded clothing is soiled, but the style of garments is like nothing you've ever seen before. Seems strangely intact, given how old they appear to be. Strange tablet. The bulk of the text on this stone tablet is written in the form of the Mursaat language, too archaic for you to read, except for 4 stanzas written in the common tongue. When birdsong trills in crisp, clean air, and new life springs from soil fair, we call to thee. Then comes the warmth of sun's embrace to glint upon thy upturned face, we summon thee. To catch the leaves before the fall, we must hearken to arbor's call, we offer to thee. At last we feel the cold winds bite, and end the seal on mother's spite. We welcome thee, Barboza. I can't seemingly do anything with the glowies. At least not yet. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Oh, what now?
Spooters, of course. Entered it. A tattered book. A treatise by Nea Grinwald, 984 AE. It has been said by some that the events of the past are built upon foundation of facts as solid as any castle or fortress. But as any student of architectural knowledge can tell you, the foundation of a castle can be found to have cracks or even outright falsehoods spread about the stability of its construction. So, too, can the bedrock of history be replete with lies, deceptive information, and propaganda. Give me just a second. Need to close the window. Temperature's coming down. Wasn't especially warm here today, but I wanted to get a little fresh air. It is incumbent upon those who undertake the study of history to continue to apply time-honored methods in critically discerning fact from fiction, even in, perhaps even especially so, texts that are considered sacrosanct by those who currently hold power. It is never enough to simply take the words themselves as factual without verification and independent corroboration of the evidence, no matter how convincing. Take the stories of our own gods, for example. We know they existed, for their works remain for us to study to this day. And from those works, we can certainly say with confidence that they were incredibly powerful entities. Beyond that, however, what can be independently verified about their story about the arrival on Tyria, about their involvement in our own origins as humans? There are conflicting reports, conflicting dates, conflicting facts, and little firm evidence to verify any single detail. This book will seek to illuminate that... okay.
Interesting.
Midsummer Talisman. 10 out of 17. Feel a deep sense of disappointment and shame when you hear a haunting laugh. Won't let me inspect it again. This ghost does not wish to speak with me. Ancestral Talisman. Huh. These talismans showed up. Those are the things. For the 4 lights. I'm sure of it. Well, mostly sure. There we have the arboreal. I want to click on all of them before we try to solve the puzzle. Did I grab this dusty tome? No, I did not. This is your summons. The hunt begins for Isgaran the Mask Scourge. Very few of our enemies remain, but he should not be underestimated. Isgaran gained passage into Bava Nisos undetected and killed Yergan in broad daylight. She was among her peers and family, and the assassination was executed at the height of preparations for the ceremony of the Rabbit's Moon. Thus, Isgaran considered detrimental to Mursaat vitality. As is tradition, the final life breath of the enemy should be gifted to the mate of the victim. If you are able to locate Isgaran, please bring him to me alive, his victim. I wonder if Yagan's mate might have been Mabon. That interesting development. If bringing him back to Bava Nisos becomes problematic, killing the enemy may be your only option. Even though the Mask Scourge was exiled by his people, he continues to seek revenge for the death of their leader, Sidoni. He has the coin of vantage. He will win. Archsteward Celsa. Alright, this ghost has got nothing for me. We have a desiccated corpse down here. We have more spooters. Oh, 15 out of 17. That was a female voice. I wonder if this overbearing Mursaat is Yvonne. The body of a man dead for many years. The corpse appears surprisingly well preserved, making it impossible to tell how long it's been here. We have a torture collar. That's 16 out of 17. This savage device appears to have been used around the neck of a victim to keep them docile. Still dried blood on the spikes. That's inhumane, you think? Or spooters, I think. Propaganda pamphlet. That is so touchy completed.
Sure were modest.
Bava Nisos stands as the grandest city in all of Tyria, and it is thanks to our benevolent and uncompromising vision of a grand future with the Mursaat as the rightful shepherds of this land and its denizens. Though the other intelligent races of our world have contributed to the development of this world in their own small ways, it is only the gracious charity and industriousness of the Mursaat that has ensured such a place could be built. It shines out as an example to all beings with eyes to see that with the faith and steadfastness in the glory of the Mursaat as the driving force in Tyria, all things fall within our grasp. They are, clearly, paragons of modesty. Now, we need to come up here and look at that book again. See if we can get this puzzle solved. Alright, when birdsong, so that's spring, right? That is a follow. Smart050. Thank you very much. You get my spiel for new follows. Welcome to my humble little stream of the misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Welcome. So, presumably spring, summer, fall, and winter. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Pretty straightforward. Midsummer, spring. So we go spring. We'll see if one of those lights will go out. Well, the first light has gone out. Spring, summer. 2 lights are out. Fall. I can't... Yeah, I can. There's 1 light left. I have solved the puzzle. It wasn't that much. I will do so after stream. Is she going to open it? No. Well, I completed the puzzle. Ooh, that went away. Oh, there's Barbosa. Barbosa, the harvester of sorrow. Get out of the way.
Stand your ground.
Barbosa, the harvester of sorrow. Okay. I'm sure they're a very nice person once you get to know them. Uncovered and removed 2 of 3 hidden threats. Where's the 3rd hidden threat? Did I miss something? Let's do a quick check around to see if I missed anything. No, okay. I think I've hit this monument already. So we did find 2 puzzles in here that we've gotten done, each one leading to a mob fight. Either especially difficult. Did I see this, the historical record? I don't know. Yeah, that's for the death of Yugon. The ceremony for Yugon. Torture caller. Well, I don't see anything else in here, so we will move along, I suppose. More spooters! Alright, how about if we try a little ranged death? We have completed another weekly? No, daily. 5 veterans. Missed me.
Seriously?
Discover where the wisp went. I don't actually feel 6 feet tall. Nor does my character. Baron of Mistburn. Completed. Another 3 achievement points. Where are we at? Getting close. 187. I gotta go back. I think it's gotta be in that room. The third of 3 dangers. So that's the entrance. More spooters, obviously.
That's all of them. Oh, this place.
Okay, I was thinking maybe if that was all of them, then that would be all of them, and that would have been the last of the dangers. But we didn't get notified that that was it. Maybe check the spider thing. Yeah, the pile of spiders, spider web, spider stuff. And see if this brings forward something, because we've killed all the spiders. It's gone, and here comes a bigger spider. I was right. Aha! Crypt Spider Queen. Spider Queen, Spider Queen. This one's tougher than the others. But it's dead. Expert Exterminator completed. 3 more achievement points. Go me. All right, now we can continue with the storyline. Killed all the spiders. That was what needed to be done. One last batch of spiders needed to go. And then the spider webs.
There you are.
Wait!
It was headed for that gate. And I see people over there. Maybe they saw something I missed.
Tattered journal. Reading between the lines. One of 4 white mantle journals in Sentry and Mistburn Barrens. Did they add stuff back to Sentry? The worst map in the game. I may have to go back now. Tatiana isn't mad. We all heard it this time. It told us where to find the gate. Perhaps it is the unseen ones, the Mursaat. They guide us, but we will venture inside tomorrow. We will complete Caudicus's mission, and the world will see. They will all see. A dark brown stain is splashed across the bottom of the page. I wonder what that might be. It's probably Coco. Illuminate Katla and Brazen Sunrise. Hi, guys. What's up?
Did either of you see a wisp floating nearby?
A brief flicker caught my eyes, Conan, but it vanished before I got a closer look.
I'm afraid I was too focused on my work to notice it. This gate's taken up my full attention since we arrived.
Any progress on entry?
Pardon the on?
Not yet. All I can tell so far is that the gate doesn't seem to be Mursaat magic. The force sealing it is on a power scale all its own. So is the distance the enchantment covers.
I'll be surveying nearby. Keep me updated.
Keep kindled your life fire, Wayfinder. The dog is Death's watchman.
Okay. Thanks.
Closer to me.
Yeah, I'll be there in a sec. Hold on, Isgaren. There's something I need to do. Something needs doing. Banning another spamming asshole. Pardon my language, won't you please? When they come into chat and they say how awesome you are and immediately ask you to DM them on Discord. Fuck those people. Hi, Izzy. How you doing?
Wayfinder, Annie said you found another wisp. She's busy feeling pressure from the Alliance about entering Bava Nisos.
What do they expect her to do? We're trying everything we can.
We're at an impasse on all accounts. The wisp led right to the gate. Seems Mabon also wants us inside the city.
Of course he does. It's the epicenter of the Mursaat's demise.
You say, as if the Mursaat had already anointed these grounds with their blood.
Yeah, gone.
She's back. Like a common household pest. I'm putting an end to this now.
We killed her once.
And you wonder why we never got along. Hubris always was the downfall of your kind.
Mistress of Agony. I'm sure she was really nice once you got to know her. Oh, fucking perfect. Shitloads of corruption and dots and whatnot. Always not fun. It looks like a rapid click on the special action key cleanses. So that's not too bad then. if it continues to be that way. Wait, I'm a champion past my prime? Well, that means at least I'm a champion, right?
Have you tired of your antics yet? I certainly have.
Expect me to fall to my knees, begging for death. A coward's end may suit Mammon, but it doesn't befit me.
You cower in shadow like a cockroach fearing light, fearing what it might reveal you for. A disgusting, worthless vermin. Yet you deem Mammon the coward.
Roars. Yeah, not too bad once you cleanse off all of the candies you get from when she drops agony.
I see it. I'm impressed.
If only you brought an old medicine woman to mend your wounds.
This is exactly how the world will remember you, Yukon. I'll make sure of it. The heart of the obscure. Finish her now. Arrogant enough to think she mattered and stupid enough to act as such.
You go away with insults I've always admired. Mammon, guide us.
Mabon. His ghost is back.
You've nowhere left to flee now. Who are... Well, what are you waiting for? Going to kill me like you did the rest? I'm not sure I blame you. I might have done the same. Spare us all of misery. Stop! Face me! There's nothing left inside. What's left?
He followed the Titan into Bava Nisos after the city fell.
He never told me.
So we can't get into the city. Mammon chased the Titan into the city, and there's a missed gate.
Is that gate how the other strangers got here? The three we fought?
It seems that way.
So, does that mean it's open?
Presumably,
Yes.
the door to Kamali. Door of Kamali.
My power can't disable the ward that blocks our path. Summon the Alliance.
Doodly doopy doo doo.
Now this is a find.
View it in the journal. That is the end of the story for this chapter. More XP, another mastery point. Couple people to talk to. We'll start with Pokey. Hi, Pokey. Wayfinder, there is much for us to think about and to discuss. Is there something in particular you wish to speak to us about? How are you two doing?
I don't even know what to say. This just got a lot more complicated.
It's pretty complicated to
What
start.
about you, Cub? I know this involves a lot of people and things you don't have history with.
Well, it affects you, so it affects me. That's reason enough to care. But it'll affect everybody eventually if we don't do something about it. Oh, what that something might be, no idea.
That's not on you to figure out. You helping us is enough. I'm grateful you're here. Worried sick every moment that you're gonna get hurt, but that comes with the job.
I'll do my best not to rile your nerves.
Got another Wizard's Vault special. For finishing out the story. Oh, look at that. We can't actually add the points. Or can we? I think we actually add, because we're not to 1,300 yet. But regardless, we'll go ahead. I know the first thing I definitely want is the Wayward Wisp quest license. I really like them putting a quest with a nice reward behind it in the Wizard's Vault. I think it is a big win. And we have started it. Now we'll go back here and we'll grab the 300 points. Look at that, we're almost capped again. Vault dispatch the Wayward Wisp. Greetings, Wayfinder. I hope you found some time for recuperation between your adventures. The Astral Ward's prolonged expedition to the wilds of Janthier has resulted in a large influx of new record-keeping for the Wizard's Vault, and new reports of the unknown to investigate. As one of your foremost representatives in the area, I believe you may have the opportunity to pursue a specific tale from the deep in the area. Local stories, backed up by eyewitness accounts from the recent Ward and Tyrian Alliance scouting groups, tell of an isolated forest spirit flickering in and out of existence in the outskirts of Bava Nisos. Although access to this region is novel to us, woodland wisp sightings are not unusual in the greater Janthier region and similar, but the particularly erratic behavior suggests that this may be some new corruption of the local spiritual cycle. This field operation has been filed with the record's name Wayward Wisp. I'd like you to request your help. In return, you will be eligible to take ownership of any recovered artifacts or magics at or below the level we classify as locally threatening. Please rendezvous with the field archivist Cyril in Mistburn Barrens at your earliest opportunity. And over here, we also need to talk to Izzy. Isgaren, my friend. Wayfinder, I'm sure you seek answers, but this day has been troubling. I will answer your most pressing question, but the rest must wait until I've taken some time. How nervous should we be about this Mist's Gate?
How nervous should we be about this Mist's Gate?
That, what I just said.
Zora did not deceive, and it sits open, and we must abandon caution for action. The race has begun. But another anxiety becomes that of the gate.
Maban.
I've scrutinized every conversation, every memory since the day I pulled that knife away from his throat. He was sullen when he returned from Bava Nisos. And of course he was. He just observed the death of his people. But now I know that something remained untold. He hid something from me. Maban, what happened? What did you do?
There was no achieve for carrying on these conversations. A little surprising. Nothing else up here. All right. Back out we go. So that is the end of the story. So I would say, what, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours? total. I mean, I was on for 3+ hours earlier, but a good chunk of that was grinding out the first mastery level to continue the storyline. Oh, pardon the yawn. Oh my god.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
I don't need that. I really don't need that. So I'll just get rid of it. If I don't need it, I get rid of it. Makes sense?
Now, this is a find.
Now that's a find. Sort of. Woodland Coden leather gloves. That's what they look, sort of tribal looking. Mind you, those are in the current colors I have. So I don't think I want to use those on this character. Mist Ward's supply crate? Fat loot? No. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, wait, I saw a pulse.
Alchemy.
Alchemy! Oh, some event's up. I'll follow them. They seem to know where they're going. They seem like nice people. Champion Mistburned Val Raven. Ow. Okay. Jerk move. Then I'll just stand off at distance and plug them with arrows, since they don't want me to apparently play up close and personal, so to speak.
I was in some deep trouble there. Freedom! You'll be feeling that one for days.
Fury! Health increasing!
Sharper stay.
I'll destroy you all!
Lightning bolt!
And we go.
Be at peace. Your trial's over. We will need smaller and less aggressive creatures for our research. There may be some ahead.
Then let's get moving.
Then let's get moving. We've got... Do-do-do-do. Hey, I was just here a little while ago.
We're all still here. All right, everyone, take a bow and some tranquilizer, and let's go hunting.
Wow,
But make sure
that
not
sounds
to
like
kill
fun.
them. We need living beings to better understand the effects of the Mistburn.
Where's the damn bow? There's the bow, presumably. I don't know where the bow is, in point of fact. I guess we don't have to do anything, actually, other than defeat them. And the ones we need to nab basically just sort of stay sedated or whatever.
I feel 6
feet tall.
Except for the ones that are actually not, don't have the markers over them, then we can just murder. And we will.
Such synergy.
Great work, everyone.
Oh, excellent. Mastery point, Baron's Renown Mastery, another completed heart, Renown Heart, and a daily complete. Yay me. More pointsies, and a grand chest. That's one grand chest. It's not all that grand, frankly. It's a perfectly nice chest, I mean, sure. We'll grab the Mursaat Obsidian. And some variegated taproots. Another mastery point. Welcome.
Rare and valuable.
Rare and valuable.
Rare and valuable.
Sell my crap. Can you let me know how I'm doing show renown mastery achievement? Oh, okay. So we've got more of these. So we've got to do hearts. This heart a shitload of times to get all the rewards. And they're not worth it. Lots and lots of quests I still need to do, though. Let's sell the junk we've got. And the fucking seals. Oh my god, they should just get rid of those things. Champion Jade Armor. Where's the Champion Jade Armor? Should be north. Ah, we've got to fill it up. Right. We grab the energy and we throw it at the big guy.
Being quick about it.
I didn't get that one. There we go. Wish we could pick up more than one at a time and then just deliver them to him, rather than picking them up and throwing them. Presumably the number of little orbs he's got to get scales, because otherwise, when this isn't brand new content and everyone's playing it, it's going to be a fucking nightmare.
Give up yet?
we go.
Still unstable, though. We'll have to escort him.
Are you all right? How do you feel?
When I touched its mind, I felt something.
There should be a quest NPC somewhere in the general area to help me along on the glowing orb questy thingy. It's a questy thingy. Technical phrase, I don't expect everyone to understand what I mean. What was it? I think it was Wisp something, Wisp Wayfinder, Wisp something for sure. So if I come over here and we click Wisp, or we enter Wisp. The Wayward Wisp, there it is. Speak with Field Archivist Cyril in the Mist-Burned Barrens. So that's somewhere around here. I would assume in here.
Alchemy!
Alchemy!
Very perilous storm I have, but nothing compares to that.
Cyril? Looking for Cyril. Cyril. Has anyone seen Cyril? I mean, I could check the wiki, but where's the fun in that? Cyril? Ah! 2 out of 4. Reading between the lines found that the second of 4 White Mantle journals. Ulrich's journal. This once loved journal is now in tatters. Multiple pages are missing. We waited a couple days to make sure that the Coden were gone, but as soon as the coast was clear, we headed back to the northern shore with sacks of food and supplies. We had to test Tatiana's theory. I rode right into the bay. No headaches or nosebleeds. The clouds even parted, revealing just enough sun to light my path. It was as if Saul himself looked upon us. I gathered the others and we departed. We found it, Bava Nisos. The renewed sense of purpose is both sickening in how overwhelmed I feel, but also exciting in how quickly it renewed our purpose. Tatiana needs time to recover from the voyage. The sea is not her ally. So we've settled in one of the safer ruins. We've been here a few days now, and neither she nor Judge have strayed far from our refuge yet. Bava Nisos is more dangerous than we're used to, and edible food is far scarcer. I think they miss our makeshift home back across the bay, and I do as well, but our mission is more important now. I'm getting more comfortable venturing into the ruins on my own, but strange beasts that I've never encountered before plague Bava Nisos. They're menacing with distorted appearance that's challenging to describe. I've never seen anything like them. They appear to be coming from somewhere to the east, and they venture further and further west each day. Judge was able to kill a smaller one and carve it for meat, but none of us can stomach the smell. Their bodies rot quickly after death, as if their flesh is suddenly incompatible with our air. Whatever these things are, they're not natural. Tatiana swears we're being watched now. She refuses to take a watch post on her own, especially after dark. She claims that the unseen one's here to give us a message, but neither Judge nor I have heard the same. Her faith is strong, so I'm sure her heart is earnest, but I worry that our musty surroundings and lack of meat have made her ill. She paces and mumbles to herself. We used to enjoy our time together, but now she can't hold eye contact. Well, you know, worshipping the fucking Mursaat can do that to a person.
2 years ago, huh? That's pretty recent.
Can turn them into an awful individual.
Supplies donated from Kempa.
Oh, Cyril. I found her.
And your people have never traveled this far north?
Or, yeah. Hello, Wayfinder. What can this humble archivist help you with? I'm here to investigate the Wayward Wisp. Delightful. Your help would be much appreciated. My initial observations suggest our wandering wisp is manifesting regularly within this region. How can I help? Scouting parties reported seeing the wisp after battle. It seems it may be drawn to interesting events. Perhaps a bit of heroism in the area? On your part, might pique its curiosity? I'll do my best to draw it forth. Okay, that's due. Complete events across the Mist-Burned Barrens. Events. I understand the reason they do it. I don't dislike it as much as most Guild Wars 2 players seem to. But I am not an enthusiastic embracer. Let's say that. You don't want to go down into the red stuff on account of that insta-kills you. In case you were considering it. If you were, don't. Just immediately stop. Whee! I can fly. Mursaat Mirror. I don't think I've gone through this one. Opinions vary.
Let's see.
I've been turned into a flaming red orb thing. Ah, this one. Another mastery insight that I haven't gotten previously.
I knew I could achieve this.
What are we doing on mastery points? So we've got 13. We've got 2, 5, 9 here. That means we have 4 left over for the homesteading. We're going to need 2 more, and that will allow us to finish up the homesteading. We're still on tier 2 here. Then we'll go tier 3, and then tier 6 of homesteading. We have a commander, so hopefully the commander, if they're not lying, is doing events. And not just flying the commander tag. Alright, where's the big guy? Down below me. Because we need to. Whoop! I really almost plummeted to a painful death. Oh, he's gone to the other side, has he? So he's working his way down this valley of death. And we have to keep feeding him delicious energy orbs.
The valley opens up. That may be where the source of this concentrated agony can be found.
Where'd he go? There he is. We have to throw concentrated or coalesced mist's energy down to him to power him. Because we're his friends. We want to help him. What? Why did that? Didn't look like it went off. Is there a time limit on that? More mithril. Whackety whackety whack. Oh, wrong. Right, there we go. Another gold, good. The Wayward Wisp sighting. I have 1 wisp sighting.
Rare, valuable.
Okay. Didn't know that was necessary. That's presumably one of the later steps, because the next step I'm on right now is...
We must banish them. They've wrested control of the construct.
Let's see, back to there. Wisp.
Far too much
much for me to bear.
Wayward Wisp sightings. This is the one we'll
Agony
track.
poison has waned. For now, you must be the one to end this wayfinder.
Wait, what? Me?
I will remain behind and create a method of egress for you, should the agony return.
Somebody's dead. Somebody went down there. I did that once. I died. I died.
Welcome. You tread upon hallowed ground, where my creation
Ye gone.
shall people forever. Come, taste but a sliver of the seer's suffering. They thrashed at us with rage and desperation in their hearts, and I gave them sweet oblivion.
Give my creation life.
Minds were entered.
Hurts, does it?
They realized the folly of their actions, their hubris. A fleeting moment of clarity before the end.
I got a black lion chest.
A broken soul
Yay?
swelling in despair.
It's so invigorating.
Lovely
Agony crescendos. Vacate the basin.
Yagon is unleashing a wave of agony.
Satan warrant for a gift stolen.
Ranwin, oh, we're just keeping her free of attack. That's what we're doing. All right.
I'm nigh invincible.
While she's focusing her magic, Yagon completes her rituals in 13 minutes and 24 seconds. A whole bunch of people are dying down there. Apparently, somebody jumped and everyone said, okay, it's clear, and a whole bunch of people went, and it wasn't clear. Rhiannon. Where's Rhiannon? Because this is Alia.
Exhilarating.
That's how I do it. I neither hear you nor
Great dozens. Not so much soldiers in a war as they were insects underfoot.
I got an egg drop from one of the Val Raven. I didn't know they could drop those.
Infuriating.
Oh.
the agony crescendos. Vacate the basin.
I don't know what's going on down in the basin. Basin's so low. Rhiannon is focusing. Are they on the opposite side? They must be.
Find a place in the choir for you, and together we will more souls for the choir.
Yeah. Okay, so on each side. Whoops! Okay. Can't make it across. Now I know. Now I know. Didn't know that. Assumed that I was high enough up in the air that it wouldn't hit me. I was somewhat, very slightly mistaken and died. Really not my fault, though. Seriously, totally not actually my fault. You know, unless you consider me dying because of actions I took, my fault. But I don't think that's a safe assumption. For instance, I was always able to jump over this.
I shall find a place in the choir.
See, like that.
And together we will sing so loudly they will hear us in Nios.
The screams grow louder, Wayfinder. leave the canyon.
This is where I was headed, so. There were more than enough people on the other side, so I figured I would take the trip over to here, because maybe there weren't enough people over here, and I just didn't make it across. There do appear to be fewer people over here. Champion Jade Armor. I'm not sure. She finishes her ritual in 9 minutes. But I'm not sure under what circumstance do we have to keep our two people who are focusing on casting magic, do we have to keep them alive? Is that what we're doing here? In which case, if we're keeping them alive, why are we... It seems like we've got two timers. One is the champion Jade Armor. And the other is Yegon's magic. And she's got 9 minutes, so I don't know what happens when either she finishes or the armor is gone. She finishes, I'm assuming the event ends in failure. Oop, something doesn't like me. Are we supposed to do something down there at various times? Because we don't get notified of anything up here. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Are there players down there? Because I mean, I would try to fly over and get a closer look, except we saw what happened the last time I tried to fly over there. It was not a happy time. Well, not for me. I mean, maybe Yugan enjoyed it, probably. So, I mean, we're protecting our casters while they cast magic. But I don't really know why. So Yegon's got another 7.5 minutes. The champion armor's probably gone in a minute and a half. But I'm not getting like notified when there's a time we can go down and do any fighting. Evidently that time is now. But I didn't get a notification saying now is the valley is cleared. She lost her grip, attack her now. See, that time I heard a definite, you should go attack now. And so I have.
I'm neither here nor there.
Not there anymore. Feel it smell.
Break her. Break bar. Drop a whole bunch of damage on her ghostly ass. We have to get back out again. I think we're about to die. Agony flood incoming. So apparently, I'm guessing now it's phased, and that we phased her again. She's got 5.5 minutes. Champion Jade Armor. Armor's going down. The agony flood's incoming. I don't think there's any way for us to hit her while she's up there.
grow louder, Wayfinder. Leave the canyon.
Yeah, I'm out. So I don't know what it is, the trigger that brings her down. Taste Oblivion. It has an awful lot of MSG. Oblivion does. Come on, just a little bit closer. You'll get into my procession of blades, jerk. Well, somebody set off my procession of blades. I feel better. Thank you, Mist Burned Bee. Good evening. Welcome. Hi, howdy, how you doing? We're supposed to be beating her up again, or? I'm not sure. Fighting something, I think. Oh, we did almost kill her previously. Okay, well now she's dead. I think.
Set him up for the kill.
There we go. Silence the Screaming. Completed. Banish Yegon from Tyria before she completes her ritual. Victory is ours. Yay us.
Quite a reward.
And we got some delicious obsidian. Mursaat obsidian. Cherry flavored. We got presents.
Now this is a find.
Blue worm husk. This may have come from a bug. It's a trophy. For what? We'll use those. Put those away. So far, we haven't gotten the rare yet. Or the super rare. I don't think the super rare we'll ever see. I've never gotten a super rare. Nope, nothing new out of that.
It's been empty since King died, and it's sealed by a warding spell.
It would only be temporary, so long as the source is tied to itself.
Right, there's... Oh, I went back here previously. Right, there's an interesting space behind the waterfall, but nothing in here. So some flowers. So it may be that that is a breadcrumb for the third and final content drop for the expansion, which is going to show up about 3 months from now, I figure. I have a sneeze coming. Whew, no brains. I did not sneeze out my brains, so that's a plus. More cherry-flavored Mursaat obsidian. Spectral Agony returns in 2.5 minutes. Did I not hit mine? Thought I did. I did not. I'm just going to work my way through, grabbing all the Mursaat obsidian I can. While I can. Because when it's not clear, you insta-die down here. Not recommended. got another 12. So we've picked up 109 Mursaat obsidian chunks today. They're delicious. Great strawberry flavor. Sell my crap. Complete events to draw forth a wayward wisp. Oh. So that's 2 sightings. I need to do 2 more, and I guess they will show up in random events, I'm guessing. I don't know that, but that's my best guess. There was an event nearby somewhere. Missed me. Lol. Loser. Mithril ore. Sure, why not? God damn it. They have not yet fixed the problem with these tools, where on everything else, if you are mounted and you press F, it dismounts you and you harvest. But it doesn't, for some reason, with the mining tools. We have got another mirror over here. I don't think I have done this mirror yet. I am now a flaming little orb bouncing around the sky. The ruins cache. Why? I need a key to open the chest. Did not know that.
We have completed the task at hand.
Have we really completed that task at hand now? More Mursaat obsidian. So at this point, I'm kind of riding around looking for events. It's possible you might not find that as amazing as I would like. Or amazing at all.
The veil between the mists and these grounds is concerningly weak.
Think it's the Mist's Gate that everyone's talking about.
No, this is different. This is where the sacrifices happened. Thousands cast upon the bloodstone. So unnatural, so violent that it almost tore the veil wide open.
And the raven just chose exactly that moment to fly down. We've got another mirror over there, I do believe. Yeah. Let's see where this one's going to take us.
Reach through to the other side.
Oh, this thing's way tougher than I thought it was going to be. And then it blows up, because of course it does.
Reach through to the other side.
Infuriating!
Awful nice of that guy. Glad I could help him to do whatever he wanted to do and just move on. He wouldn't even bother killing me. Helping me kill the critters here. Jerk. That doesn't happen that often in Guild Wars 2. Most of the time people will help each other out. And that sort of, oh, I'll just run in and grab this thing and leave. That doesn't happen a lot. Believe it or not. Most MMOs, that's what happens and you expect it. But not so much here. A mastery insight. I'm going to commune with this place of power because it's powerful, and I want to be more powerful. So I think we need one more. We need 3, 7. No, we've got all the ones we need. I think 7. We've got 7 points left over, and it's 6 we need. Yeah, we have all the ones we need. We'll go ahead and keep picking them up. There'll probably be another mastery line in the next content patch. That looks suspiciously like a place I can dig. And that would be... No. Oh, it was. And I got a lesser code in cache. So I was right. It was a place I could dig. I'm leaving the adventure area. Well, I'm not doing the adventure, am I? Yeah, I'm not doing the adventure, am I?
Take everyone outside! Everyone! Something's wrong! They're panicking!
We got lots of unhappy ghosts around here. Which isn't that surprising. You murder thousands of people, and not everyone's going to take it well. Some people are just going to be whiners about being murdered. I don't know why. It's like, get over it. Come on. What's the big deal? Like you never been murdered before. That's good. Go fly up, and I'll block, and then I'll mount up, and I'll run away. Okay, not run. Bounce. I'll bounce away. Is there anything cool around here? I just like poking around in the remote corners of places in games. It's always fun for me. Relatively frequently, the devs do like to drop stuff around, depending on the game. Lots of stuff here in Guild Wars 2. There was a lot of stuff in Avowed that the devs were sticking in remote corners that you had to kind of go looking around for. See if you could find something different and or interesting. That's the valley below us. New event. Where's the new event? Is that a broken mirror? I think so. Gotta say, I'm not overly impressed with the mirrors. A dusty tome. I held myself aloft for... Oh, darn you, it's been half a day as long. He'll have to cheer you up many days. I feel I'll never be worthy again. Orestes, yeah, I have done this one before. We'll try that.
Let's see.
Should take me to a place I've already been. It's possible I would have read that. Yeah, I guess I read that before I had gotten the mirror movement. I don't have a key. Can't open that. Not sure where you get the keys. Probably drops from events, I'm guessing. The layout of events has been a little bit difficult to get a handle on. Outside of the 3 lanes. Bonk. That person is extraordinarily green. There is an event down there. That one I can see. And they're moving. So I'll keep them company.
Weapons ready.
My weapon's always ready. We have some verdant herbs, or as we in the US call them, herbs. We drop the H. I am nigh invincible. You know, unless you count the times when I'm actually invincible.
Not gonna leave us alone, are they?
Well, they'll leave us alone once they're dead. That's my prediction. Except the ghosts. Killing the ghosts, well, killing the non-ghost and turning them into ghosts does not have seemed to keep them away, so. That is a 3rd Wisp sighting. Excellent. And 3 more. Mistburn Baron's Mastery. Completed 8 out of 8 achievements. Or, yeah, achievements. Cool. More currency goodies. One more Wisp sighting needed, and we can move on to step 3. For the Wisp quest from the Wizard's Vault.
Our scouts have been turned back by unusually hostile creatures and spirits along this route. I'll scan the area. A high concentration of bloodstone residue could...
Pardon the yawn, old man.
Listeners won't stop twitching. Feel like I'm gonna see flames.
Those just appeared.
The creatures here will just not cooperate. Deadly force isn't necessary. Use a rifle from the Doliac to fend them off.
I'll use a rifle from the Doliac to fend them off. What do we got? We've got sonic pulses. Sure. Where are they? Come on. Give me some targets. Oh, that's got a hell of a long cooldown on it. That's not fun. Out of range. Gee, thanks. Well, I hit it. Didn't do any damage. I guess it turned into friendly, so is it a friendly bee? Apparently, yes it is, so. I hit that one too. Alright, good, good, good. Will this give me a wisp sighting or not? Shot it right in the face. Are they mist burnt? They are. Eat that. Right in your kisser. I missed. Seriously, how did I miss? Quickly drop a smoke bomb, causing bees to flee. I guess if there are too many of them, or I missed again. That one's immune. I guess it got hit before I hit it. Somebody, I don't want to say kill stole because I'm not killing anything. I'm shooting them with happy juice. Evidently. Not sure that's a phrase I ever thought I would say. I'm shooting bees mostly with happy juice. Oh my god, this event takes forever. Holy crap. I've got an idea. Can we have it take a little bit less time? Can I spend less time hitting mist-burned bees with happy juice? Scanners remaining. Wow. Somebody didn't, they didn't really check all that closely on their quest text. As it says, scanners remaining. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's not what it's supposed to say. That is supposed to just say scanners remaining. 2. Ooh, we blew, one of them got blown up, or it's finished? I guess finished, probably. But hey, they are the scanners remaining. Oh. Aha, I got that one. We're almost done. Come on. Give me the last wisp I need. Wisp me up.
Let's get underway.
Okay. Let's get underway. There we go. Wisp sighting completed. The wayward wisp. Next step is completed.
Quite a reward.
Next up. Return to Field Archivist Seal. I will do that. I can't because we're in combat. Why am I in combat? Because the Ruin Shard Shambler didn't like me. Or the horse I rode in on, presumably. Well, that's up. I want to check on one thing. Okay. Not that. We want that and that. She is on the north side. Camp over here. Drink our karma. Because it makes you big and strong.
And your people have never traveled this far north?
Pardon me.
Try to go any further north than the thundering shoreline. Someone would get ill.
What can this humble archivist help you with?
Magic is
I've seen the wisp briefly several times, but it quickly faded away. Most forest spirits flit about, but this one seems to have a more tenuous connection to Tyria. Still, perhaps it's a consequence of the local mist burn. Is there a way to help it? For that, I've called in a local spirit expert, Valiant Aria. I trust she can help you make closer contact with this prodigal traveler. Though we caretakers of the Wizard's Vault might prefer a light touch, the Astral Ward has been revealed to Tyria, which greatly eases these investigations, and I'm always happy to chip in, of course. Okay, I'll have a chat with Valiant Aria. Oh, she's right next to me. Look at that. 4 out of 9 steps. Hi, Aria. Yes? Cyril mentioned you might know how to help our local wisp. Wisps are much like us. They are. If it's hurt, reach out to support it. To do that, I need to find it again. When scared, cubs may hide to seek comfort, security. Though the land aches, my kin suggest there are several resonant natural landmarks that might offer refuge. I'll mark them on your map. If the wisp hides at these places, how should I reach out? Your journey kin is quite observant. When you arrive, hold still a moment, draw a breath, listen, and sniff well. Often, frightened friends just need to know you're there for them. Okay, my Warclaw and I will reach out to the wisp in those natural places. 4. Are they on the map? It does not seem that they are. Alrighty. Pardon the yawn. Oh my god. Connect with the wayward wisp between the Grand Athenaeum and Lab. The Lab and the Grand Athenaeum. So it should be somewhere around. Oh, they are on the map, I think. I think they are. I think they are. We'll go down there first. The Golden Lake.
medicine. Marl hasn't checked in.
Wow.
That's quality armor.
Thanks.
Thanks. Whee! Where are we headed? Missing scout completed one of 2 steps. Okay, not sure how I did that, but I think it was because of my wit, my tenacity, my ability to catch on to things that are not apparent. In short, I'm just pretty damn good. On the serious side, I have no idea what I did for that. Not a thing. In the world. All right, we're looking for the wisp. Sniff. Take a moment. Sniff a bit. Might be over there. Might be over here. Might be here or over here. Bug swarms. Let us grab the heat stone. Because it's mine. Never mind. Interesting. So, we have sniffed out, I guess, enough here because it's vanished. So whatever we're looking for isn't here. My guess it's going to be in whichever one we do last. Oh, help. See if you're in midair when you get there. Oh, we got a wayward wisp. There it is. Hello. I have reconnected with the wisp. Oh, 1 of 4 times. So I'm going to have to do it at each place. Got it. Right, I can do that. We'll head right back to here. We've got some more obsidian over here. Grab that. Because sooner or later, I expect I'm going to need it. I don't think we get the legendary backpack until the next content drop in 3 months. Which presumably will require that, and I would like to make that eventually. Once it becomes makeable. I'm also considering seeing what's involved in making the legendary spear. I may have a good portion of those things already.
It's like a canyon almost.
Gathered together. Ooh! Cilantro lime steak sous vide. Personally, I hate cilantro, but my character doesn't seem to mind, so sure, why not? Bounce me. Whee! Doesn't appear to be there. This piece of questy feels a bit entirely hit or miss. I have to say.
Now, this is a find.
Alright, it's back in that direction. I don't see anything there at this level. Alright, we're going to help down here. Because I still need a lot of XP for Masters. Sniff. That's a fly. It's weird. So it's got to be around here somewhere. Got owls. My assumption is the wisp would be high. Can I get to a higher tier? Yeah, probably, although about over here? Try that. Bounce me. Not really. Event. Oh, well, I got a bronze. I'll take the XP. There's Tiny Ghost on Twitch. Has followed. Thank you very, very much for the follow, and good evening. I have a spiel. Here it comes. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and occasionally complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Good evening. So we've got something that is up above. So I'm going to assume that that's what I'm looking for. Although I have no particular reason to assume that, I am going to assume it anyway. And it is still up above. Pretty high up there. Oh, wrong mount. Try it again. Dismount. There's the wisp. That's 2. 2 to go. All right, we already got that mastery inside. We need to go southeast. Bonk. All right. Hereabouts, then. Let's sniff. Ooh, that was pretty much spot on. That's 3 out of 4. That one was way better. They all should be that easy. Okay, maybe if they were all that easy, that would make the quest not as worth it. Oh, poo-poo. There we go. An ancient sapling for an ancient streamer. Put away all the goodies we've gotten. And, okay, just due north, where we'll find the last wisp sighting we need. Is that higher up or not? Probably not. Probably over yonder. I do my own sound effects. This is the juvenile Janthuri bee, which if you are a ranger character, you can tame that as a pet. I still think I don't have any keys. I have no keys to open that. There's the Wayward Wisp. Those last 2 were much easier than the first 2. All right, another achievement point, and we are 6 out of 9 steps done. Ask Valiant Arya. Well, she's all the way back at the start. Concept art of Bava Nisos. Pretty different from what they settled on. Not entirely different, but pretty different.
People have never traveled this far north.
If we try to go any further north,
Great news! My Warclaw and I found the wisp at those refuges.
or our eyes
And now it appears it's following you.
Magic, you think?
Glorious. Hello, brave little seedling. I'm Valiant Arya. You two reach well toward harmony, though your alignment remains partial. Well, how can we remove our bond? Share beautiful experiences together. I might start with tea, but there's also a rare and potent wilderness in the hidden Sacrarium, untamed even by the Mursaat. Travel there and commune together. We will, thank you. That's 7 out of 9. Perfect your bond. You're a bond? Your bond in the hidden Sacrarium. That's the hidden Sacrarium over there. I'm assuming that's actually a word, and I'm good with words. As you might expect from a kid who used to read the dictionary. I mean, seriously, if I was bored, I'd sit down and read the dictionary. But I don't know what a sacrarium is. It's over there. Well, I got there before. Over here? Looks like this was the way. Manicaz.
I never lingered any long in my youth. The past was past. My peers and I were the future. There was nothing worth learning from the seers. They lost. That alone was proof of their insignificance. But then, what does that say about us?
Wow.
I pushed boundaries, gained deeper mastery of the bloodstone. The door of Kamali would have held had I been there. And I've been allowed. Oh, what does it matter now? Those who once idolized could not manifest the future without it. They failed us.
Manicaz, kind of a monster. And by kind of, I mean a monster. Up above me? Perhaps? As the wisps seem to like elevated spaces, but not in this case. Let's get back on the Warclaw. The Journeykin. Sniff. Oh, oh. Oh, that's a mastery point I've already got. That may also be the Wisp. Bond with the Wayward Wisp. Report back to Field Archivist Cyril. And I think that's the end of the 500 Wizard's Vault Arcane, AA, whatever the hell it is, that is necessary to get, I assume it's an ascended piece of jewelry and the infusion, but I don't know about, I know about that it's an infusion, but I don't know about the jewelry. I've stabilized the mysterious wisp. It seems to have bonded with me. How fascinating. Well, it seems to have posed no notable threat in the end. Vivian may be a bit put out by a lack of calamity to secure, but I'll say all's well that ends well. I'll ensure its safety. Thanks for the help. Congratulations, little cub. Here's hoping you two grow well together. Thank you. There it is, the wisp and the 10 points, 10 chivos. We are now at 21,848. I need another 152 to get to 22k and get me another chest of fat goodies. Fat lootiness. And it is just the wisp, okay. Which can go into an ascended piece, and it will give me Power and agony resistance. So should be able to put it in any of these that have the infusion slot. So, like the accessory. Right, so like the Draconic Core. Oh, it is an accessory that has the wisp in it. Okay. So I can then drop that into my bank and use on another character. So it is an accessory and the infusion. We'll customize the stats. We'll go back with Assassins because that's what I had before. That's weird.
I don't know. This has never happened to one of us before, but we've never been able to cure it in the wild.
Why are the values so much lower?
We have to.
Wrong. The values are just way, way lower. Why? I don't understand why. Do I have the wisp floating around me now? No. Have I done something wrong? Quite maybe. I'm confused, I have to admit. Because that is not ascended item stats. Those are like my earrings. I guess, I think I know. I don't think it's actually a neck accessory. So I'll go put that one back. It's like that. Okay, that is an ascended earring, and that's there. It's still not going to add up. $56.78, $53.75. But if you add on the jewel in this one, it's way more. This one doesn't have a jewel slot. It only has the infusion slot. So I still don't understand what the hell's going on. These values are not good. Yeah, the values don't make any sense. They're not as good. They're actually crap. I'm at a loss to explain it. What's going on? I will have to check on the wiki and see what the hell's up with it. I'll set it here for now. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. For those of you who are trying to get your Twitch drops, which is probably some significant number of you, I will send you along to another Guild Wars 2 streamer. How about Connor Concarne? Just followed him a not too long time ago myself. And he may be going for a while, as I believe he is Australian, so his hours are a little bit skewed. So let me take a moment and I will set up a raid. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out with me tonight. As always, I appreciate it very, very much. Set up the raid. There we go. Oh, and thank you guys for hanging out with me very, very much. Tomorrow, I will probably be back here playing this again at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe, a morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I'll probably also be enjoying adult leisure beverages tomorrow night. So, if you want to deal with a drunk streamer, there you go. But in 3, 2, 1, we'll be raiding Connor. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you next time. Bye.